Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Edward Joseph, and let's talk live. Kenneka Jenkins, there is a different watch, part two. All right, let's talk. Well, today, peoples, has been such an interesting day. I'm here, I am back live, and I am going to talk about some things, peoples. Peoples, Kenneka Jenkins, there is a different watch, part two. You guys come on in. You guys come on in. You guys come on in, for there's so much to talk about, peoples. You guys come on in. Peoples, I am here and I am back and I am back with a vengeance. I am back to talk about the Kenneka Jenkins case, peoples. I am back. I am back to go ahead and shed light upon my findings as I see it, peoples. Now, bear in mind, peoples, that there's a lot of things that has happened in this Kenneka Jenkins case. And there's a lot of things that has happened that many of us have saw. And then there's a lot of things that many of us hasn't saw and whatnot. And so my whole goal and objective, peoples, is not to try to make money on this case. It is just to only to bring awareness to that what happened to Kenneka. Now, I have always been questioning peoples. I look at everything as a whole. I don't take bits and pieces and take different pieces and narratives and just kind of like run with it, like Trey Gang and other content creators and things. I try to build a big, wholesome, cohesive picture to that what is being expressed in things. Now, there may be some things that you don't like, and there may be some things that you do like. There may be some things that you agree with, and there may be some things that you disagree with. But that is okay, peoples. The thing is, and this is what I tried to get across to each and every one of you, is simply this, peoples. We all look at this case in a different lens. We all look at this case in a different lens. And so, whatever lens that you may look at it in, it will be different than the way that I look at it, which is okay, peoples, because, everybody's got their own narratives, everybody's got their own way of viewing things and whatnot. Now, we all know that the video footage has been edited. That's a given. That is an absolute given. I'm not going to spend too much time and effort worrying about edited video footage. I'm not going to do that. I'm only going to show you that of what I see out of that of what we have. Okay? That's my whole goal and objective by doing the things that I do. I can't worry about what other YouTubers do. I can't worry about what other people say. I can't worry about what other people think. I have to be upon the things of what I'm doing. And if that interests you, then that's fine. If that doesn't interest you, well, then that's fine too. Because at the end of the day, Edward Joseph is going to always continue to keep talking about this case. I'm going to continue to keep showcasing that of what my findings is. What my findings is. Now, peoples, I just have one simple question for you. I have one simple question for you, and I'm asking any and everybody to help me to make this make sense. If Kenneka Jenkins had ever walked the halls of that establishment, well, then simply answer this question for me. Why is it that she has on a gray watch and a clean red band, and in the evidence treasury, it is a black watch and a dirty band? Now, I never did know Kenneka, but from what I have seen of Kenneka, Kenneka has always been one that had kept herself up. She doesn't strike me as one that will wear dirty things, peoples. Do you understand what I'm saying? So when you want to tell me that thing that's in evidence is what Kenneka Jenkins wore, well then I would say you have to be crazy and out your mind, peoples. You have to be crazy and out your mind. Simply put, I mean, you literally have to be crazy and out your mind because I do not believe for one moment that Kanika would have ever wore a dirty band that we see in evidence that you see that is on the picture. I don't believe Kenneka Jenkins would have wore that with her watch and with her jeans. Now, peoples, I have said as well too. We have never seen anybody on video footage come into the establishment with a blue jean jacket outfit, peoples. We never even seen it. We never seen different girls walk into the establishment with a different blue jean jacket, peoples. We haven't seen it. So, with that being said, peoples, that is indicative of the fact that whoever walked in, or even had that at the establishment well before we even seen anything. Because you can't tell me, peoples, you can't tell me that these peoples who I said played Kanika didn't have these outfits already, and you never seen it on camera. You guys hold on for one moment. Okay, peoples, I am back. So the thing is, peoples, the thing is this, and I'm just going to be frank with you. The thing is this: if Kanika ever walked the halls of that establishment, you tell me why is it that none of the girls had on a black watch that ever walked the halls of that establishment? Why is that? Make that make sense. You can scream and holler, fuss and fight and feud every single day and say that Kanika walked the halls of that establishment, but you until you can show me unequivocally and undeniably, peoples, that Kanika walked the halls of that establishment, well, then my stance is always going to be she never did. Prove to me, peoples. Don't just tell me she walked the halls of that establishment. Prove to me that Kanika walked the halls of that establishment. Prove to me that, peoples. You know, you got so many people that say, "Oh yeah, that was Kanika, that was Kanika, that was Kanika," and all like this and stuff. But why did the people wear a black watch? Why? If that was supposed to be Kanika, why didn't Kanika wear a black? I mean, why did why is it that these girls who's supposed to be Kanika wearing a gray watch in the hallway and not a black watch? I mean, shit is just so into your face, peoples. And the thing is, peoples, you can't even explain it. See, you can't even explain it, peoples. Y'all, give me 1 second. I'm doing something right quick. You know that's the crazy part about it. You can explain it, but yet you can tell me Kanika walked the halls of that establishment forever and a day. But when it comes down to it, and I actually prove to me, and why is these girls wearing a black watch instead of a gray watch? You can't even explain that. So if you can't explain it, peoples, well then how in the hell are you ever going to tell me that Kanika walked the halls of that establishment? How are you going to do that, peoples? All right, so peoples, I want to show you something here, peoples. I want to show you something here. Okay, so let me share my screen. Let me show you something right here. Okay, this is going to shed light upon a lot of things, peoples. going to shed a light upon a lot of things. Let me show you this picture right here. Peoples, this is Kenneka Jenkins. This is Kenneka Jenkins, okay? I'm going to put all of this right here and do like that. Okay, so peoples, let me show you Kenneka Jenkins right here. This is Kenneka Jenkins right here. See that? That's Kenneka Jenkins. And then look at Kenneka Jenkins. Kenneka Jenkins has a part center in her head, peoples, as you can clearly see. That's Kenneka Jenkins right there. Y'all see that, right? Not only do Kenneka Jenkins has a part dead center in her head, peoples, look at Kenneka Jenkins. Her head is oval round, as you can see. Y'all see that, right? Kenneka Jenkins have her hair all the way down to her waist, as you can see. Kenneka Jenkins has a butterfly on her stomach, on the side of her stomach. And then she has another tattoo over here. You see that, right? Kenneka Jenkins has a gray watch on. The same gray watch that she had wore in the freezer. Peoples. As you can see. Y'all see that, right? And then she has her thing rolled up. But see, Kenneka always wears these types of jackets and things to where she shows her tats. That's why she all the time wear these little jackets and things. You see, because she all the time wants to show her tats. That is Kenneka Jenkins. Y'all see that, right? And then Kenneka has on white polished nails. Y'all see that, right? That's Kenneka Jenkins right there. Okay. Then you got the people in the background in the hood looking over there and stuff. But this is Kenneka Jenkins. But most importantly, Kenneka has on a gray watch right here. Y'all see that, right? So when you look at this picture, peoples, of Kenneka Jenkins, and she has on a gray watch, well then help me to make it make sense, peoples. Help me to make this make sense. All right, so what? I can't move this picture. There we go. All right. So let's call it this picture of Kenneka in the freezer. Kenneka, the original pictures. Right here. And then let's look at the gray watch that Kenneka wore, peoples. On her wrist, peoples. Let's look at the gray watch. Right here. Okay. So it's going to come up in a moment. Got a lot of pictures open and things. I'm going to close a lot of these pictures. Okay, there it is right there. Now, look at the gray watch, peoples. And then not only look at the gray watch, but look at the band that she has on. The band is crystal clear. The gray watch is crystal clear, as you can see. Let me call it the other picture. Call it the other picture that I just had up and things. Okay. So there is the band, and there's the gray watch, and then let me call it, where's the other picture that I just had of her? Right here. Okay. So the gray watch with a gold color face to it. Gray watch with a gold color face to it, because you can see the slight little gold. And then there you see the gray watch. There you see the gray watch. Then there you see the crystal clear red colored band around her wrist. And this is Kenneka Jenkins Peoples. And this is Kenneka Jenkins Peoples. See that? This is Kenneka. And then Kenneka, as you can see, doesn't have a black lining around her bra, as you can see. Kenneka doesn't have any black lining around her bra, as you can see. And then Kenneka has a rose tattoo. And she has a butterfly tattoo on her stomach. Okay? Let's see that, right? And I don't know why the rose is over here. I mean, the butterfly is over here. But she has a butterfly tattoo on her stomach. Okay? And it's a butterfly tattoo on her stomach, which it says Nini. Okay? So let me see if I can find a picture of the butterfly on her stomach. Because that is Kenneka Jenkins in the freezer. Okay, no question about it. It is Kenneka. Okay, let's see here. Okay, there it is right there. There's the butterfly right there. See the butterfly right there? And it says Nini. Then there's the butterfly on her stomach right there. Same butterfly, as you can see. You know, same butterfly. But what I don't understand is why the butterfly is on this side and somebody is taking a picture of her, but then the butterfly is on this side. This is her left-hand side because she's all the time wearing her watch on her left-hand side. The butterfly is on the right-hand side. You see that? Because that's her right arm. So I don't understand how the butterfly can be on the different side, but it really doesn't matter to me. That's nor here or there. Still the same butterfly, still the same butterfly. It's just on opposite sides of her body, which I don't still understand, but okay, because this is her left arm, and this is where she wears her watch on her left arm, which when we look at the picture, peoples, the watch is on her left arm. See that? Watch is on the left arm. And then the butterfly is supposed to be on this side of the arm on the left, but right here is on the left, but on here is on the right. So how that happened, your guess is as good as mine, but it still doesn't detract or negate the fact that this is Kenneka. See that? But she is wearing a gray watch. She's wearing a gray watch, as you can see. See that? She's wearing a gray watch. So it doesn't take away or detract that she has a gray watch on, peoples. See that? Gray watch with a clear cut red band. Now, you mean to tell me that Kenneka would wear a dirty band, peoples, on her wrist? That dirty like that? Come on, peoples, you stupid. You are absolutely stupid if you ever think Kenneka Jenkins will wear something as dirty as that on her wrist. And then this watch is black. As you can see, that all of the girls that was in the hallway that was walking had on a black watch. Okay, so when you try to tell me that that is Kenneka in the hallway, then answer one question for me. How did she get on a black watch? Why was she wearing a black watch in the hallway? And then when she gets to the freezer, she has on a red watch with a bright band, as you can see in the picture, peoples, as I've shown you in the picture. She has on a red band and it's bright. There it is right there. Clearly in your face. Red band and it's bright. See that? In a gray watch. So, until you can explain to me why the girls in the hallway is wearing a black watch and they don't even have a red band while they're walking in the hallway. They only have a black watch and a black scrunchie on, but they don't have a red band because you didn't see no red band on nobody's wrist walking the halls of that establishment. See, that's the next thing that you failed to realize and understand and failed to see. Peoples, see? So when you want to tell me that that is Kenneka in the hallway, peoples, well then help me to make that make sense. Prove to me that that was Kenneka, and then show me the gray band. I mean the gray, yeah, the gray watch and the red band up on any girl that was walking the halls of that establishment. Well, let me go to my channel, peoples. Hello, Mariah Lavender. How are you, my friend? And it's a blessing to see you on tonight. Mariah Lavender says, "Hey, everyone. Hello, Real TV Gaming. How are you, my friend? It's a blessing to see you on tonight. Real TV Gaming, or I'm just going to say Real TV, has said, show us her in the hallway with a black watch. Well, I can't show you Kenneka Jenkins with a black watch, my friend, because it wasn't Kenneka Jenkins, is what I'm telling you. And if you ever watch any of my lives, then you will have seen that I have shown you many times that the girl in the hallway is not Kenneka. Watch my last live. Watch my live that I did before this, part one to this. And I clearly shown you that the girl that's in the hallway is not Kenneka and that she has on a black watch. Now, if you don't believe me, well, then just watch my live. You know, if you believe that that's Kenneka, well, then you show me Kenneka in the hallway with a gray watch and a red band on. You can't. You can't. I showed you that it wasn't Kenneka in the hallway with a black watch with no red band on their wrist, my friend. You see what I'm saying? So I'm not here to continue to keep go tit for tat to show you anything because you need to stay up and you need to watch my lives. So follow me, follow what I'm doing and things. And if you got any other type of commentary and you feel that I'm not telling you the actual factual truth, well then come on to my live, come and talk with me, come and show me your proof as to what you believe had happened to Kenneka. And then we're going to go from there. But right now, I'm not into continue to try to prove myself to you or anybody because again, you need to stay up and you need to watch my live. I thank you for coming in. Thank you for rendering your commentary and stuff. But it ain't my. It's not up to me to prove to you anything. It's not up to me. It's up to you to follow everything that I do from here on out in things. And then if you have an opposing view, come to the live and then share that of what you feel. You're always welcome to the channel. Always welcome to come up to the panel and come talk with me and things. But right now, stick with me. Stick with me. Any questions that you have and things, go watch my previous slide, the one that I did before here. Right now, I don't have enough time to really go into a lot of things, and so I don't want to be disturbed while I am giving my narrative. Is that all right, my friend? All right. So now, peoples, again, like I said before, Kenneka Jenkins wore a gray watch. And in this picture right here, you see Kenneka Jenkins in the freezer with a gray watch and a bright red band, as you can see. In all of the videos, peoples, in all of the videos that ever been shown about a girl walking in the hallway, you never seen a red band on the wrist of anybody. Not coming off the elevator, not walking down the halls, not walking into the kitchen. You never seen it. So since you never seen it, stop telling me that Kenneka walked the halls of that establishment. Because Kenneka is not going to put on a red band and a gray watch and then take it off and put on a black watch only and then walk some halls and then before she dies go ahead and put on a gray watch and a red band. No, peoples, no, that's stupid. So stop telling me that that's Kenneka walking the halls of that establishment until you can prove to me that Kenneka got commandeered by anybody in the establishment or walked the halls of that establishment. Stop telling me it's Kenneka. It's not all right, peoples. That's what we always seriously going to disagree. Your philosophy doesn't mean anything to me because I'm proving to you that it's not Kenneka. You can't prove to me that it is Kenneka. Bingo to the bingo, peoples. Again, like I said before, you cannot prove to Edward Joseph that that is Kenneka walking the halls of that establishment. But I have proven to you that it wasn't. Okay? Now, if you guys want to see and know all of the different girls that played Kenneka, because they did play Kenneka, because Kenneka wasn't staggering drunk in nobody's establishment. It wasn't Kenneka. It wasn't Kenneka. The attire didn't match Kenneka. The accessories didn't match Kenneka. The body style didn't match Kenneka. The hairstyles, the wigs did not match Kenneka. So you can stop telling me it's Kenneka. You can live in fantasy land as much as you want to, but you can stop telling me it's Kenneka. I don't want to hear that Kenneka walked the halls of that establishment. And if you feel that's Kenneka, come prove it to me. Come prove it to everybody. That's all you have to do, My lives is open. You guys can come to the live and you guys can come shoot your shot any given point in time and stuff as you wish and prove your stance. But if you can't prove it, then stop telling me. Is that all right, peoples? If you can't prove your stance and if you can't come to my live and explain yourself as to why you feel such a way, well then stop telling me. I don't want to hear it. It's all right, peoples. I'm gonna tell you, my whole goal and objective is to, whether it be the new footage or the old footage, put all of this stuff together and then utilize my connections, my men and women in blue, put it together and present it to them, and then utilize my connections as it pertains to the news organizations. Put it together, put my findings, put it together in a nice narrative. I'm not going to narrate it. I have a friend that professionally does that, you know, and then present it to them, and then get it on the news out here in my state. Even if it's just a 1 minute, a 2 minute clip, just to bring awareness to it. And if that's enough to spark and get some traction with a lot of people, well then that's good. And if it doesn't, it doesn't. But that's my goal. And then my goal is to start a petition to have this case evaluated in hopes to where it can be reopened based upon my findings. Now that's my ultimate goal right here. Now, if that's not your goal, that's fine. That's not your goal. That's my goal. Whatever your goal is, whether it be just sitting here talking about this case forever and a day, whether you feel that this case will be open or not open, that's fine. That's your goal. That's your prerogative. But don't bother me when I'm trying to do what I do. If you like what I do, come help, come support the channel, come participate, come subscribe, and then let's do this thing. Come politic with me. But if that's not your goal, and your goal is all the time condescending, being angry, all the time got something to say about people, and all the time with some negative stuff, and then you're pessimistic, and you don't ever think that this case is going to be reopened, well then stay out my chat and stay out my live, and then don't bother me. Don't bother what I'm doing. Because if what I'm doing doesn't match up with what you're doing, then just stay away from what I'm doing. Is that all right, peoples? You know, I'm telling you, that's my whole goal and objective, is to have this case reevaluated, whether it be open up or not, but to continue to keep bringing awareness and continue to keep putting out there this fictitious, hilarious, and nefarious bullshit that they did. Now, we know that there's a lot of stuff that they did, and it's always been in our face. Always been in our face. And I get it. I get it. There's a lot of stuff that I've seen, and there's a lot of stuff that I didn't see. But see, that's my joy for finding it. Many of you may have seen some things. Many of you may have heard some things. Many of you may have said some things. But it doesn't mean nothing to me if I don't know about it. And it doesn't mean nothing to me if you can't come in and explain yourself in great detail about your findings. And it doesn't mean nothing to me if you can't show what you have. So if you love the Kenneka Jenkins case and you got some juicies and things and stuff, well then share it. But if you don't want to share it, don't tell me, don't bother me, just stay away, do what you do. Is that all right, peoples? You know, I really don't want to get down on people. I really don't want to talk about people. I just want to do what I do. I just want to shoot my shot. And whatever my findings is, it may not, it may rub you the wrong way, and it may not. You may just love what I do and stuff, but that's fine. But you love what I do, come support the channel. You don't like what I do, well then come with your opposing views, but be respectful. But come with some receipts and come and ready to explain what you do. And if that's not good for you, then stay away from my channel. In other words, stay the fuck away from my channel. Is that good? You know, I mean, I hate to be that way, but it is the way that it is. Is that all right, peoples? All right. So again, I said, and I have already shown peoples many times over, Kenneka Jenkins never walked the halls of that establishment. She never did. Because if she did, then one thing you need to do is show me how or when or why is it that there is two different watches in play. Why is it two different outfits or three different outfits or four different outfits in play? I explained that in great detail in my live that I did before this right here. I explained it in great detail. I walked it down. Why is there so many different outfits? Why? I mean, it doesn't make no sense to me. Doesn't make no sense to me for Kenneka to wear a red band around her wrists, and none of these girls that ever been shown in the hallway ever had a red band. Now let's get into this, people. So let's take a look at this right here. And I'm gonna go and I'm gonna block this out for one moment, and then I'm gonna go right here. So whether this is up to date footage or old footage, it doesn't matter to me, peoples. My whole goal and objective is to just show you my findings. You see how this girl just disappeared, just right out the hallway, and things. Is I don't care about the orientation of the videos. I don't care about the timestamps. I don't care about the editing. I don't care about the masking. I don't care about all of that stuff. I don't care about the light and darkness of the videos. I don't care about all of that. That's not my goal and angle. My goal and objective is to show you in this video right here that this girl is not Kenneka. Period. Now, as we have seen, peoples, and this has always been the start of the very first clip. Every video that we ever saw all the time started with this video right here of a young lady getting off an elevator and then coming into this area. Where she is coming from, peoples, is from a elevator that is on the lower level. And the lower level is where this whole story starts. They never showed you a video as to how she got to the lower level, but they just showed you that she was on the lower level, peoples. Do you understand what I'm saying? So you got people screaming out, "Oh well, there were videos and there was cameras on the lower level." Peoples, if there was ever cameras on the lower level, do you not think that we would have had that video footage of her getting on the elevator and traveling down to the lower level? See, I don't have time to entertain stupid people. People is just stupid. They're just plain stupid. If there was ever any video footage, peoples, of a supposed Kenneka, as you guys proclaim, ever getting on the lower level, well, then there would have been some video footage. But because we don't see no video footage, peoples, well, then how are you going to tell me that there was some things that was going on the lower level, peoples? I mean, of her coming to the lower level or supposedly coming to the lower level when you clearly do not see peoples. When you clearly do not see her getting off no elevator whatsoever, peoples. All right, let me get my video together. Trying to see right here. Okay, that's good. So it's going to show me that. So then if I blot this out and I show that, then will it show me that? Okay, okay, so now let me see. Let me go down to this one right here. Okay, so let me blot all of these out and just show this one right here. See. Okay, I see. So this is only going to show the first level thing. So let me go ahead and put this back together like that. So that just shows me the whole thing right there. So I don't need to see that. Okay, and then let me go to the first track. And let me open that up. And there's nothing on the first track. Okay, cool. So first track is clear. So I can just keep that. All right, let me see. Add tracks. So I want to move this down. So let me move the track down. Add a track size. Transfer. Insert track below. Okay, so delete track. Delete track. That's 1, 2. Okay, now let me add the track down here. Let me click on that and let me add the track below that. No, I didn't want to do that. So let me do that. So insert track below here. There we go. So let me delete this one. And then let me change this one to 5. So that's right. I got to click on the track that I want. All right, cool. So now let me go ahead and increase all of these tracks to medium. So edit track size to medium. Track size to medium. Let me enter this track size to medium. That's medium. Okay, so I'm going to move this track to medium. Okay, cool. All right, good. So I got good separation. So let me delete this one. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me click on that and insert track below. And then there's good 5, and that's medium. Okay, cool. So now what I want to do, peoples, is I want to look at this right here. I want to look at this right here. And this is where it all starts right here. This is where it all starts. This video right here is where it all starts, is where she was supposed to have got off of the elevator. And then it's switch over. And notice how when it switch over, people see they never gave you this part right here. They never gave you this part to where, you know, she was down at the end of the elevator. See, they only just switched right here and then just jumped halfway down in the lobby. See right here. That's where they switched. They didn't show you coming up the ramp and everything else. They just showed you halfway down the hallway. Okay, so we've seen that right there, right? So now let's look at this right here, because this is going to show you right here, peoples, the trajectory of, okay, here, let me blink that out. Okay, I need to get on this one. So get on this one, undo that. All right. So this right here is going to show you, peoples, As you can see, this is clicked on the lower level right here. And this is going to show you the trajectory of where she was when she got off the elevator. And I'm going to put all of this together, but I'm just showing you right now. So this is what it's like. This is what it looks like when she got off the elevator. See that? So I need to kind of put this in slow motion a little bit, so not run not too fast. So let's do a quarter. Okay, so this is what it looks like when she gets off the elevator. So here's the stairs, right? This is the area of the elevator. This is down that corridor when she first got off. Now she's coming up to the ramp. This is the actual ramp where the young lady had got on and walked up. When we looked at the video footage, she's coming up the ramp. This is the ramp that she would come up. So where we seen Peas and Killer and all of them, and they were down here by the ramp, they were down here by the elevator. This is the part that they never showed you when they showed you the clips of the 36 hours worth of video madness. Okay. This is the ramp where she walked up once she got off the lower level elevator. Okay. Now, I'm not saying that's Kenneka. I'm saying the girl who played Kenneka. Because if she was Kenneka, then she would have had on a gray watch and a red band, as you can see. All right, you see, this is the ramp right here. This is the ramp. This is what she would look like. Look at. And over here in the video, where the guy is in the red and the blue outfit back here, she would have been right there by the wall. Where they're standing, she was walking up, bumping into that wall. So let me go from here to her coming up the ramp right here. And like I said, I'm going to put all of this stuff together. See, right there. This is the video, as you guys can see. So this is where she would have been, right here. Okay. Coming up the ramp, where I just shown you, and that area down there is where the elevator is. Now she's up here on this level. She's still on the lower level, but she's walking up the hallway, as you can see. Now she is coming and she's bumping all on the wall and stuff, right? Okay, you see the pictures alongside and things. And she's just guiding herself all alongside the wall, but she's on the lower level. You see that, right? Bumping and bumping her way, bumping and bumping her way. Now, what's so remarkable about this, people, is that many other videos that I have played, it was a lot of people who was walking down this hall, as you've seen earlier in the video. So let's hold her right here for a moment. Let's hold her right here for a moment, and let's go back to that video. So maybe, what I should do is just go ahead and put, no, I don't want to do that because it's going to take too much time to try to go and splice everything up and start putting it in order. I just have to do it this way so you guys can get a visual and things, because I don't have that much time. I got 1 more hour on this live and then I'm getting off. Okay. And so where she is, let's go back to the video up above right here. Click on that. And then let's go back here and we're going to put it on half speed. Speed it up a little bit. Now, she's already in the hallway. There's the little stairs to take you up to the main level. She's already in the same hall as Kenneka. So here, what I can do is do this right here. So let me do this. Let me um let me shrink this down a little bit, and then I can play both videos at the same time. Let me see how do I do my picture in picture. Let me add picture in picture. Okay, so picture in picture is engaged. So let me shrink this down, and then I can add the other picture in at the same time, so you guys can see both at the same time. So let me reduce this down. I'm going to reduce this down. Now I'm going to have these both videos play at the same time. And then let me move this over. Okay. And so then let me engage this video right here, and let me reduce that one down. Oh, not that one. This one right here. Oh, I got it locked. So let me unlock it. Okay. There we go. And let me reduce this one down. So let me go back up here and reduce this one. So I'm on this right here. So let me reduce this down. So nope. This one right here in front. Oh, that's that one. Okay, let me reduce this one down in front here. Not the back one, the front one. This one right here. There we go. Let me reduce this down. There we go. So get it a nice size. So I'm going to do 130. I'm going to bring this over here. And then I'm going to have to reduce. Okay, so that's good size. Now let me click on that one. And then let me reduce that one down. And then let me bring it over. And let me, I don't want it that low, but I'm going to see and try to match. Try to match the size of that right here. And kind of match the size of that right there. Like that. Then let me see, bring it over some. Okay, cool. Then bring it wider. Okay, like that. Cool. All right, good. So now let's watch both of them at the same time. Now I'm going to have to move this down some because that's showing the elevator. So let me move this whole video down some. Oh. Individual. Let me close the gap. Let me lock this, and then let me move this down some. Oh no, come on now. I want to click on the whole. No, I'm not trying to move that. So let me see. See, the only way I'm going to do this is if I group all of this together. I don't want to group it together just yet because I want to keep it individually. Okay, cool. So now I can move the whole thing down. And then kind of match that right here. So it's not going to be exact match and stuff because this is a small clip. So I can get it right there. And see, this is going to run before that. Okay, so let me move it down to where, right there, to where she's almost up at the upper top right there. Yep, right there. Let me move it down a little bit more, right there. All right. So still the other clip is going to run before this, but that's pretty good right there because there's the edge of the there's the edge of the there's the edge of the ramp where she would be, where she's standing right here, but then by the time she walked down, she's going to come and sit down. So I could just do a still shot right here, but like I say, I really don't want to edit this right now because this is not really what I want to do, but just get a good visual as to what's happening. So here, let me lock this into place. Then let's go back and let's start from the beginning and then take it from the beginning right here. So this is when she would first get out the elevator. This is the area to where she would be looking. She's down. This is where the lower level elevator where she gets off the elevator. I need to add that little clip of where she get out the elevator. That would kind of like make it a little bit more to where you guys can visually see. Now she's walking up the ramp where you see the ramp right here. So now she's going to sit down and she's going to move. She's going to continue to keep walking down this hallway. So that's why I need to just pause this for a moment. So when she gets up, then she'll be walking about the same time as her walking down this hallway, which that's what she's doing now. Okay. Now see where she's bumping across the pictures. You can see the pictures on the other side. So now she's going to come out past that camera right up there that you can see. And then now she makes the turn right here. Then now she makes the turn right here. So she's walking down the same aisle as her, same hallway. So she's just showing all of the different things and stuff. You know, you can see all of the people in there in the hallway and whatnot. So she's going down, she's going to come out of view. Then the other camera is going to come into play while she's walking down. See, now she's still bumping along these little things. So now here's the escalator right here. And by the escalator, there's the stairs to where she would have walked down and things. Now I'm still, this is the double doors to where she would have walked into or, coming out of. But on here is the kitchen scene. So now this doesn't do no good right now to show both of them because, again, like I said, I'm going to have to edit it to where, both of them you can show equally. So let me band this out for one moment. Now, see, this is where they messed up right here because where on here, this video footage right here, let me block that out and let me turn this back on. Right here, where she is literally down the hall from the stairs, because this is literally down the hall from the stairs where she came and grabbing the stairs. There you see the men's bathroom. And then if I go ahead and do a little further, down this hall right here is where she walked down from, bumping into the stairs. This is a double door right here. So this is a double door right here where she walked out of. But if we go ahead and we revert this video back a little bit, then you will see another double door to where she will walk into, come down across, and then she would have come into here to come down to the stairs. So let me go back to the escalator and see right here, and then right straight forward, right past the guy, where the guy in the tan jacket, right there, where the guy with the red. When the young lady walked down the hall, and you saw in that second clip, she didn't cut across where the escalator is, where it would took her to the stairs where she was tripping over. She walked straight down this hall. She went in through those double doors. She went across. And when she went across, it is just like going across by the escalators as we see right here playing in the video footage. So she went through the double door. She went through the kitchen area, the employees area. Right here's where the escalator is. And then right down the hall, just a few little feet, see the stairwell where she was tripping over right there. That's the stairwell right there. So instead of coming across, when she was walking down that hall, that long hall that we've seen, she could have came across and she would have been right here by the stairs where she was tripping over. What she did was she went all the way down that hall, went through those double doors, came across, and then came out from the employees area and then start walking down this hall, where this is where she was when she was grabbing hold to the stairs and start stumbling on the stairs. Y'all see that, right? So this area down here where they don't show the corridor, this is the side view of that. The stairs is up right here where you can go up to the main level, and then the escalator is just where I showed you right here. So now let's go to the part to where she would have been grabbing on to the stairs. So let's see, which video was that? Let's open up this one right here. So what they wanted to show you is, okay, she comes down, she comes across, because as soon as she made that right at the end of the hallway, she's going down this long hallway. And then what they do was, this is the second part of the hallway. Still the same hallway, but this is the second camera picking her up. And she's walking down the hallway, right? Where the people were. And she's about to go through the double doors where the people were, the video that I just showed you previously. Now, where they messed up was, they said that she walked through the kitchen. She did not walk through the kitchen right here. She did not walk through the kitchen. What she did was, she walked right here. She went through the area of the employees area, and then she came out of those double doors that I just shown you, because I was on the other end right here. So she came out from this area right here. So let me put a marker right here. And I'm gonna put all of this stuff together. Don't worry, it'll come all together. So down here, where she went through the double doors to come down to this stairwell, is where she is right here. Right here. Wait a minute. Let me close this video. Open up this video right here. This is where she came out the double doors. So from here, this is where she came out the double doors. Then she's coming down to these stairs where you would see right here. So that's where they messed up at. So here. Oh man, let me do this. Let me put this track size on small so I can get to it easy. Track size on small. Track size on small. Track size on small. All right, cool. So now let me go right here to this video and let me see where we are. Okay, so this is her coming down the hall right here. Coming down the hall right here. Okay, I'm showing the top one. All right. So she's coming down this hall, the same hall. Then they show her going into the kitchen. Well, she didn't go into the kitchen. Where she was right here. She was down the hall from what I just shown you, and then she was down where the stairs is right here. This is where the stairs was. She was grabbing onto the stairs and tripping. So the other scene that I just shown you is this scene right here. This is the side view of the stairs where she just was. So from this scene, because remember, she kept straight from this scene right here, and she went through those double doors right there, straight down, as you can see where the guy in red is. She went through those double doors, and through those double doors, she went across and she came through the other double doors to where she walks down the hall, where the stairs is, where she was tripping. So this hall is adjacent to the other hall where she is tripping over the stairs. Okay, you guys get that, right? All right. So she went through these double doors right here. Soon as she got out the elevator, she just kept straight. She went through these double doors right here off the elevator. All right. And from here, I'm just showing you the side view. There's the escalator, and then right there, there's the stairs of where she was has been tripping. This is the stairs. This is just the side view of that right there. Okay. So from going through the double doors, this is the other view right here. She would have came out those double doors, and now she's going down to the stairs right here where she goes and trips and things. But see, where they had the clip done was she went through the double doors, and then she went through the kitchen, all through the kitchen and stuff, and then she comes out of there, and then she goes down where the stairs is. No, that's how the sequence. It didn't happen that way, people. That did not happen. She didn't have time to go all through the kitchen and stuff just to come out through the double doors. You see that? So when I put this video together, I'm gonna put it in order to where, how that should have looked and where she was coming out of. All right, so now we're here by the stairs, and so she grabs the stairs and stuff and start tripping. And see, in the direction to where she's looking, she would have been on the same hallway when she first got off the elevator and came and walked down this corridor. So just imagine the hallway that she just walked off of. Just imagine this part right here is the ramp where she got off the elevator and she walked down. This hallway is just like the other hallway with all of the people. It's just the hallway over. Here's the stairs, and then right down where she's facing on the other side is where the escalator is. And then right on that side is where she would have gotten off of the elevator. So she just went down one hall, came through the employee's entrance, and then came down this hall. Now she's down here by the stairs. Okay, walking over by the stairs. Okay, walk over here to that little area. Nothing over there. She's going to double back. She's going to go into the bathroom. Then she's going to come back and she's going to double back to that little area. Nothing over there. Okay, nothing over there. Now let me go back to where I just came out of. See that? She's doubling back and she's coming back where she come out of. Now she is in that kitchen area. Lower level kitchen area. Okay, now is where this comes in. Makes her way into the lower level kitchen area. She's walking through here. Walks out of scene. Then she comes over here, walks out of scene. Now from here, we don't know where she went. We don't know where she went. I hear we don't know where she went because see they go back to this section right here to where she's walking out, but we already been there. See that? So now the next scene is right here where she goes up to the upper level kitchen and she's supposed to have walked herself into the freezer. And see, they messed all of this shit up. They put all of this shit out of sequence. And see now all they're doing is just repeating the same sequence of her coming down the hallway off of the elevator. That's all they're doing is just keep cutting it and repeating the same sequence. And then look, next thing you know, she's walking into the upper level kitchen and into the director of the freezer. So that's the whole plight of where she was. Crystal clear, simple, but they fucked it up. This is a extended view of when she walked down that one hallway, went through the double doors. See, she's coming out the elevator. From here, they didn't even show you. This is when she's coming down the hallway. Right here. This is the other camera where she coming down the same hallway. Right here. Okay. And so from here, she's supposed to be by the stairs. But she didn't go by the stairs, peoples, because see, from here, she goes through the double door. She comes over by the stairs. But what they did was they just showed it to where, oh, boom, coming to the kitchen. Well, coming to the kitchen. Now we over here by the stairs. Well, that's out of sequence because she goes by the stairs first, comes back in, and then this is the part to when she comes in and comes into the kitchen. See that? So let's just play their little game. So we go through here. So she's still down in lower level, bumping around and all like that and so on and so forth. Okay, so I have this open, so it's supposed to be more video to this. Wonder why it's not no more video to this. Maybe that is it. I thought it was more video to this, but I guess it's not. So I guess everything is just blank. Oh, okay. I see what I did. I see what I did. The video is so enlarged. Okay, so it is more video to this. So here, let me see, where am I at on my playhead? See, this is why I really didn't want to go through and try to edit anything. So I got it too large. So let me shrink it down some. So I'm not going to go through this and try to explain this in a manner to which I wanted to and stuff because it's just going to, see, it's already taking way too much time. So I'm just going ahead and edit it on another day. Okay. All right, see. Now they say that she goes down. She's coming down the hallway from the stairs. So he's going to continue to keep jumping in between. So So this is what I didn't do. I didn't edit this part down to the clips and stuff. So it's going to be a lot of dead spots and things. And he's just using his camera to count down. Then in the next scene, then we're going to see her pop into the kitchen. Right there, see? And that was it right there. So I need to edit this part down, but that's what it is. So I'm gonna fix all of this up and things and have it to where you guys can clearly see a path and things. But this is the way that it is. This is what it is and stuff. So you guys kind of got the picture as to the trajectory of where this girl was supposed to be going and things, and how they played with the video footage to make it seem like, you know, she was in one area and come out the next area and things. But now let's go back to the video footage here. I'm gonna go back to the video footage. I'm gonna go back to my library. Now let's look at the video footage that she was supposed to have been in here. Okay, why is it doing that? Okay, there we go. All right, let's look at this, peoples. Now you can see the black scrunchie right here when the person first walks in, right? You clearly see that. Well, when this person comes in, right? So now when you look at this particular scene right here, once you look at it close, the part is not dead center. All right. And then if you look right here, this person has on a type of bra like shirt, but it has a black seam that goes down. It's one right here and it's one right here. See that? It is not what Kenneka wore, and that's not hair, peoples. That's not hair. That is a black seam. That is a little top or whatever that's covering. But you can clearly see the black seam because you can clearly see the hair right here and you can see the hair right here. Kenneka never wore anything that was black on her chest. As you can see, this person did. And then as you can see, bingo to the bingo. The person had a cell phone. There's the cell phone. You guys remember I was saying that person had a cell phone. So you remember when I showed you in the other video from the last live that I did, there's that little white thing. That little white thing is the cell phone. So this person walked in with a different shirt that Kenneka wore and had a cell phone in his hand because this is a trainee. And there is the black band around the hand. And then there is the black watch. Okay. Now, the black band is on the right hand or the right arm or the right wrist. You see that? You see that, right? Okay. So now, let me show you something, peoples. Let me show you. That's how you know it's not Kenneka. So let me rewind this back so we can clearly see this for yourself, peoples. We're going to walk this down slowly. You can clearly see it's not Kenneka. All right. So let's walk this thing down. We're going to put it in half speed. Now let's look. Now you see something in the hand, right? Something in the hand right there. See that? Swinging. See the swinging right there? See the swinging? That's keys, cell phone, black band. black watch. The keys are swinging. See that? See that? You clearly see the keys are swinging because you can see the silver thing. Let's go back one clip, and you can clearly see the keys in the hand right there. Bingo to the bingo. See that? Keys in the hand right there. Cell phone in the hand. Top is different. Y'all see that, right? The top is different. So would Kenneka go ahead and change her top, people? Has something in her hand right here, right? Okay, so y'all see that, right? All right, so let's watch this, peoples. Okay, so this is when they come in. It's when they first come in from outside. Come up the ramp, come over there by the visibility bar. They're coming up by the visibility bar. You see that, right? And it's going to play out right here. Now I'm trying to find a video to where they walked in and then they walked over by the front desk. So this is out of sequence right here because they come here first. They come here first before they go in. They walk down that long corridor right here, see? And then it stops right here. That's the end of the video. So the other part, what I just shown you, come first before they start walking down this hall right here. All right. So now let me see if I can find the video of them coming in, and that person had the keys swinging, but instead of having a cell phone in that person's hand, switched it to the back pocket. Okay, so let me go and let me see if I can find a video like that with that's happening. Okay, so let's go to here. Let's go to home. Because see, I tell you, that little piece right there that I just showed you, that little white piece, that is the cell phone. And if you look at my live that I did previously to this, you will see that that person had that cell phone in that person's hand when they walked into the kitchen. So case in point, so I can show you that right here on this video right here, because I got that when that person walked into the kitchen. Okay, so let me open up this right here. And let me hit that, and then let me scroll down. Okay, let me play it. So let me get off that and then get on this one right here. Okay, let me play this video. Okay, so we're going to scroll all the way down to the kitchen. When that person just coming into the kitchen. So this is the one. No, is this the one that? No, this is not the one. Okay, let me go to this one right here. Nope, is that the one? I think. Let me see. Put this on lock. Let me open this up and let me hit that. No, I think this is the one either. Okay, so it's got to be the top one. So I think this is the one. Let me hit this. Let me lock that. Let me unlock that. Okay, I think this is the one right here. Yep, right here. Okay, so now let's look at this right here. When I back it up a little bit, you're going to see the phone in that person's hand. See? Right there. Okay, and then we go right here. See that? See that white piece? Oh, let me move that over. See that white piece right there? See, the hand is elevated, as you can see. You can see the black scrunchie, and then you can see the same white piece right there, meaning that that person had the phone in their hand, walking into the kitchen. You can clearly see it right there. Where on what other video, did you ever see this person stop by any place to pick up anything? There's the white piece right there. That's the cell phone right there. You see it right there. You clearly see it in the hand. Okay, so let me slow the video down so you can clearly see that for yourself. Okay. And walk into the kitchen. Oh, that's way too fast. Let me bring that back a little bit. Okay. Go right there. I'm gonna put an 8 and then let's watch. Come in. See? That's the hand. That's the hand. Look at the cell phone right there in the hand. See that little white piece right there? I told you. That's the cell phone. See that? Nothing in that other hand because you can see how she had her hand spread open. Okay? So, again, why'd you have that cell phone in the hand? She didn't have it no other place. Now, let's watch. Gonna walk into the kitchen. Does it blink out? Is that the end of the video? Nope, I need to put these things together. Okay. Now let's look at this. It is no cell phone in her hand. See that? There's the cell phone right there in the back pocket. You see the cell phone in the back pocket. You see the cell phone right there in the back pocket. See that? There's the cell phone right there. You see that, right? It's the same white piece right there. There's the cell phone in the back pocket right there. Bingo to the bingo, peoples. Look. You can clearly see it right there. There's the cell phone right there in the back pocket. In the back pocket. So, remember in the case files, when Monifa and Shamaya stated that they went back to go get Kenneka's phone, right? And keys. Well, in the beginning, this person was swinging some keys and had a cell phone in the hand. But they was just trying to match the testimony of what Shamaya and Monifa had did, right? But we know this is not Kenneka, so we far past that. So we know that this is not Kenneka. This is them trying to build the narrative that is Kenneka, because again, Kenneka was not supposed to have had her cell phone and her keys, right? But in the beginning, this person had the cell phone and keys. But we know it's not Kenneka because Kenneka never had a black lining on her breast. I mean, on her bra. You see that, right? Kenneka never had a black lining on her bra. So we know that's not Kenneka. Now, this person had the cell phone walking in. And remember, I always told you, look at that little light right there. Look at that little light piece. There it is. That you can see the squareness, the rectangleness of the cell phone right there. And there's the cell phone right there in the back pocket. The cell phone is in the back pocket. Well, if it was Kenneka, peoples, why would Kenneka be walking around with a cell phone? All she had to do just call for help. Mama, sister, I'm here at the establishment. I'm drunk. I'm walking around. 911, come help me. Something. But that's not Kenneka. So if she had the frame of mind to walk some halls of that establishment and avoid bumping into walls and stairs and stuff like that, you would think that she had enough wherewithal to 911, how can I help you? Hi, I am Kenneka and I'm drunk at the Crown Plaza. And I need your help. No, peoples. She wasn't supposed to have a cell phone, but the cell phone is in the back pocket. I told you. There it is right there. There's the proof right there that this person had the cell phone all of the time. And at different intervals, that person took out the cell phone. There it is right there, people's, in your face. Right there. I know what I'm talking about. Now, let's go back to the beginning. People, see? You can clearly see the cell phone right there. Bingo to the bingo, peoples. Right there. All right. Let's go back to the other video, peoples, of when they supposedly had walked in, peoples. Okay. Let's go back to the video when they supposedly had walked in. I think it's down here. Okay. All right. Is it the video up here? I think it's the video up here. Either one, I'm going to find the video. Let me play that. Okay, so I got to get these videos in order, peoples, because these videos is not in order the way that I want it. Okay, here it is right here. Them walking in. All right. They're walking in right here. I definitely got to put these videos in order. Okay, now they're walking in. You can clearly see that the shirt is different from what Kenneka was wearing, because Kenneka was wearing an all white bra shirt. Okay. Different shirt. See that, right? See the hair, but you see the blackness right there. The hair doesn't go to the lining. Now, you see right there. See that right there? Bingo. You can clearly see that. You can see the pattern of the shirt right there. See that? See the V shape. The hair is not going to go at an angle like that, peoples. Nobody hair is going to go at an angle like that. And then bingo, there's the cell phone right there. You see the whiteness right there? There's the whiteness right there. There's the cell phone. Okay. There is the cell phone right there, peoples, in her hand. Okay. See, hair is not going to go at an angle like that, peoples. Now let's watch. See, bingo. Look at that. Look at the pattern in on the shirt. Now you see how it's going down and curved. You see how it's going down and curved. Look at the hair. The hair is on the side. Look at the hair. The hair is on the side. Look at right here, peoples. Got a cell phone in the person's hand. There's the cell phone right there. There it is right there. And then the keys is in the other hand, peoples. But the most important thing is right here, the shirt. The shirt is not what Kenneka Jenkins wore, because there is no black that Kenneka wore. See that right there? Y'all see that? You clearly see that, clear as daylight. Okay? So there's the whiteness. There's the cell phone here. Let me take a picture of this, people, so you guys can clearly see for yourself that there's the cell phone right there. So that is indicative of the fact, people, is that it could not have been Kenneka, because Kenneka has never wore a shirt like that. And then Kenneka was supposed to not have her phone. And then this girl got the phone, got a different shirt, and got the phone, walking the halls with the phone in the back of her pocket. Come on, peoples. Couldn't be Kenneka. Wake up, peoples. Wake up. All right, let's go and find this picture here. I'm going to put this picture. First, before we put the picture, let's look at that and see. Nope, that's not what I want. I want that right there. So we're going to delete that. That's not what I want. That's not the right. So I need to get on this clip right here, wherever this clip is. So let me go back. Let me go back right here and let me play. Okay, I'm on a black spot. So where am I? I'm right here. So I got it down here. So where is the clip that I'm playing with them walking in? Because this is down here. Okay, that's blanked out. So I know it's not down here. So let me go back up here and look at the video. Guys, I think it's this one right here. Okay, there we go, right there. So I think in order for me to do that, I need to go ahead and put this on the timeline. So let me put that on the timeline, that little clip right there. Okay, so let me go right here and then let me walk it down to where they're walking in. Okay, let me speed it up a little bit. Quarter and play. Okay, that's cool. It's fast enough to what I want because it's moving. Now I'm going to stop it right there where we see a person walking with the phone, as you can see. Now look how when they're coming in. The keys are swinging over in the left hand, the right hand holding the phone. See that? See that? You see the phone right there. You see the whiteness right there. See that? Then the swinging of the keys right here. See the keys? Swinging the arm. Look at the phone. There's the phone right there. See the phone in the hand right there? Okay, almost bumping to Shemaiah. Looking over. Okay, see the keys right there swinging? You can see the keys. You can see the blackness. Now look at the phone right there. There's the phone in the hand right there. You can clearly see the phone right there in the hand. See that? Come on closer. Bingo to the bingo. Bingo to the bingo. Right there. Right there, people. You can see the whiteness of the phone. There is the phone right there in their hand. Bingo. Right there. Clear as daylight. There's the phone. Let me get that picture. Let me get that picture, peoples. There's the phone right there. That proves to you, peoples, that let me open that up and explore. Okay, let me look at that. Yep, there it is right there. There's the phone right there, peoples. Clear as daylight. There is the phone right there. Edward Joseph be knowing what he's talking about, peoples. Now, let me go to where this picture is. Let me open up that. Okay, right there. Now let me bring that picture down here. Okay, cool. Now I have this picture where the phone is. Now let me go back to the kitchen area. So I'm gonna segregate that. That's right there. That's the phone. Okay, that's her. So we're gonna put that over here to the side. That's the phone right there. Now let me go back to the kitchen area. I'll go back to the kitchen area. So we're gonna lock this down. Now let me go. I think the kitchen area is this one down here. So we're gonna bring this down. Bring it down, and then we're gonna look at this down here. And we're gonna go all the way down to the kitchen area. When she walks into the kitchen, I think this one's it. No, this one's not it. I just seen where it is. It's on this level right here. Okay, let's look at that. Go all the way down to the kitchen right here when she walks in. And you're going to see right here. Now, she do not have the phone in her hand. The phone is clear. You see that, right? Why is she walking into the kitchen and there's nothing in her hand, right? So she's supposed to go from one side of the kitchen to the other side, but she has nothing in her hand. See that? But now when she go right here, Bingo to the bingo. Got the phone in the hand right there. See that? Bingo to the bingo. Why are you taking the phone out your pocket? And you walked into the kitchen on one side. The phone was in your hand. You come over here, the phone is in your hand. There's the phone right there, peoples. You cannot tell me that that is not a phone because it is white and it's big and it's long. You can't tell me that's her nails. That's a phone, peoples. And I don't know why they go ahead and put this little thing right here. I gotta find a video to where I don't even have this right here. So let me see if I can find something to where I don't have this little 30-second whatever that they got in the way. Because that's what's messing things up. So let's go and search the internet again, peoples. Let's go and search the internet again. And then let's see if we can find a video with all of that disturbance in it. Let me take this home. Let me go to my home channel. Okay, home. All right. So let me do Kenneka Jenkins' kitchen. Walking into the kitchen. Okay, good. That's not really what I wanted, but I mean, hell. No, it gets me there. So let's see. Okay, this right here. All right, cool. So are you going to show the full? Show the other one. Nope, you didn't show the other one. Okay. You didn't show the other side. All right, so I need something that's going to show me the other side. Okay, you're going to show me. Let's look at this right here. Okay. Nope. You just bypassed and just went up in there and went to the freezer. I didn't say, show me the freezer. I just show me her walking into a lower level kitchen. All right. Okay, let's see here. Are you going to show, this is just only J Money. Okay, nope. I don't want to see J Money. I want to see Kenneka. Can anybody just give me a video of, all right, so maybe you did it, leave no witness. Okay. Let's see here. No, don't grain it out and stuff. Don't change the colors and things. Just say they're doing too much with all of this extra stuff of painting the pictures and things. I don't want that. Okay. I just want a nice, good. No, that ain't giving me what I want. That ain't giving me what I want. That ain't giving me what I want. Hopefully you will. So let me see here. Okay. I ain't never seen these two before. Well, okay. So now they're going to talk through the whole video. All right. So I don't want to see that. All right, so let me see. Why is it so hard, peoples, to just get that little part right there? Okay, so no, and see, everybody's bypassing the kitchen. Everybody just totally bypassing that little kitchen right there. Okay. So I know you're not going to show that. Maybe you'll show that. I don't want the. I don't care about all of that. Nope, that ain't what I want. Okay, are you going to do it? Okay, maybe you did it. Leave no witness. Maybe you did it. I think you caught it when she had that phone in her hand. You caught it when she had the phone in her hand. Bingo. Thank you. Leave no witness. Don't change it. Don't change it. Don't change it, man. You had it right there. Bingo. There's the phone in her hand. Bingo. There is the phone in her hand. The phone in her hand, people's right there. But I want a clear shot because he's doing all of this extra stuff to this video. See, peoples? Boy, that Edward Joseph, man, don't tell me what I don't know, peoples. Come on, lead no witness. You usually come through with this good stuff, but damn, you messing up. Now I got to get the shot of her walking into the kitchen, but she has the phone in her hand. See, people's boy, I got eagle eyes. Damn. Edward Joseph got some eagle eyes, boy. I told you she had the phone in her hand, peoples. The phone in her hand right there. Bingo. In Tinka's Rap Reality. Wait, was that the phone or was that a watch? Let me slow it down, son. Let me slow it down, son. Is that the phone or was that a watch? Oh, that was a watch. It wasn't no phone. It was a watch. It was the reflection of the watch. Duh. Duh. That was the reflection of the watch, peoples. But see, we know that's not the reflection of the watch because of the simple fact that when she walked into the kitchen, see, the watch is on her left-hand side. But when she walked in the kitchen, she was on her right-hand side. Bingo to the bingo. So that watch was never on that right-hand side, peoples. Bingo to the bingo. See that? So in that still white piece was the same color of that of what she had walked in with that phone in her hand. Now I got to go back and try to find that video, peoples. Okay, let's see here. Are you going to give it to me, my friend? Okay, you're doing good. You're doing good. You're doing good. Okay, he's pointing out her. Okay, you can clearly see the phone in her hand. I just want to see the piece when they come and walk through the other side. Can't find no video of that. Okay, you can clearly see the phone in her hand. Okay, no, man, don't switch over to the other thing. Nobody is showing people's them walking all the way through the establishment. Damn. What is going on? Why is that so hard? Okay, we can clearly see, but that shows good. That's good video footage because that shows the black watch that she was wearing. See that? That's black. You can clearly see that's black. There's the face of the watch, and then there's the little piece right there, and there's the black right there, as you can see, peoples. So we know that she had on a black watch. So we know that that's not Kenneka. All right. Let me see if I can find any of the video of them walking on the other side, peoples. Right here. Okay. Let's look at leading on witness and stuff. So, somebody is right there in the kitchen. Really? But that's not to say that they were in there at the time to when this girl was walking in there. You know, so don't get me to lying because I ain't buying. Okay, this is walk through enhanced, not here. Okay, we're watching it, but okay, so let's see.
Right here.
All right there. What is that? Leave no witness. Let me put it in a regular mode. Okay, regular mode. Let's see.
And enhanced it. It was a third party that Rosemont Police Department hired to look at the footage and enhance it and help them with the investigation. But Target enhances ass. They, for real. Let me show you how we know that this is edited. Okay, as you can see, other things are pretty smooth, clean.
All right, somebody just tapped in. Y'all hold on for a moment. Let me see. Trinity TV. Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Hey,
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
How are you today?
I'm doing good. How are you doing?
I'm fine. This is actually Miss K. My daughter changed my profile stuff status, but this is Miss K. You
Oh,
remember me from? Yeah,
yeah. Hey, how you doing?
I'm all right. I've been trying to get on your platform, but I can't seem to reach it, the platform and everything.
Oh, no, it's always open. I don't know what's going on. Uh-oh. I guess you dropped down. Okay. No, I mean you was on it, so something's wrong with your phone. So come on, hit the thing up there. Come on, and hit me. I'm going to get off here in a minute. But let me do my official thing. Hello, Miss K. How are you, ma'am? It is a blessing to see you on tonight. Miss K says, "Hello, Edward." All right, so let's go back to leading on witness and let's see what he was saying about this right here.
Everything kind of fits in. But when you get to here and you zoom in, you see the little edit that they did right here, which is this little box or pixel. All they did was like take pixels and just rearrange them. I don't know. They could have what they did, but this pixel here was changed, which it's not hard to change pixels if you know what you're doing and have the right software. Um, so let's just keep going. This is the next frame. Okay. Still, to me, her hands look like they could have.
All right, what's going on, Mel?
It's me again. I'm sorry.
No, you're good.
Nothing much. I'm just with you on the Kenneka Jenkins. I've been following you a long time, but I got sick a couple times, so I'm coming back.
Oh, that's good. Now I'm
Yeah.
trying to. So Leland Witness has me intrigued in things, and he's taking too long to explain some things. But he's trying to say that this part was edited. But I'm saying, okay, so is this a cell phone in their hand, or is it not? Because
Mm.
I'm trying to see. Let's see what he said.
Third party that Rosemont Police Department. No white fingernails. I only see one, and that's the thumb, and I don't even believe that's her thumb or her fingernail. Now, when we come back up to the face, it's just crazy.
Okay, so you mean to tell me that this part was edited and that's not a phone? Because listen to what he said.
Mm.
This is covering up some zip ties or some shit. But I don't see no white fingernails. I only see one, and that's the thumb, and I don't even believe that's her thumb or her fingernail. Now, when we come back up to the face, is
Okay, so wait a minute. So if that's not a phone and that's not her thumb and everything, let's go back to the video that we just seen because this shit it gets a little bit more this gets a little bit more strange every time you look at this shit.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay, so now if that's not her thumb, let's go back to this video footage right here and let's take a look at this. Let's take a look at this because this is wait a minute. Let's go up here. This is crazy.
Mhm.
Okay. So when we're looking at this, yeah, it's blurry, but it looks like a phone, right? But here, let me walk this thing down very, very slow because man, that's crazy. So it may not have been a phone. It may not have been a phone, but it's okay. So here, let's look. Okay, there's nothing in her hand. There's nothing in her hand. Nothing in her hand. Nothing in her hand. Okay. So walking in the kitchen, and then right there, boom. Okay. There's something in the hand right there, or is that her fingernails? Okay. Then there's the same thing right there. There's the same light that was on the other hand. So doesn't seem to be no fingernails. But what is that? See that? Because right there and then right there. See that? Right there. So that's not no fingernails. Because fingernails ain't
Mm.
going to be that bright like that. And if she had on, if they were showing her fingernails and things, then it would have been very, very bright. So why are they editing this?
Probably because it wasn't her.
No, we know it was we know it wasn't her, but why are they editing this part right here? That's crazy.
Hmm.
We already know that wasn't her. But see, in the beginning, that was in the beginning. Okay, let's go back here. When they first walking into the establishment, we know that she had a phone in her hand. We clearly see that, but I'm gonna keep this live up for what he had did because he just talked about that part that I am so intrigued upon. But no, no, no. Let me go. Let me go with what I was going with. So I'm gonna hold on to this because he was talking about this part right here, and we're at the 10:47 hour, and he stayed on that part. I don't know what all of this stuff is right here, but oh, this is the Caddyshack. I mean the visibility bar, but he has it upside down. I don't know why. Okay, but he talked about this part right here, and I wonder why would they go ahead and edit this part right here? That doesn't make no sense to me.
Hmm.
But okay, I'm gonna hold on to this. But what I want to do is I want to find the part to when they, were first walking in, and then they had walked down the stairs, and then they walked over there by the front entrance, by the elevator,
Mhm.
and then you seen a phone in her back pocket, and you seen her swinging her keys. I got it on one of my lives, but I got to go through too many videos to try to find it. So let me just write down Kenneka Jenkins. Kenneka Jenkins. Let me see. Missing footage. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Mhm.
When they first walked in, and then they came, and then they start to walk down the stairs, and you clearly see it was a phone in her back pocket. Now I got to get to that point right there because now what Leland Witness just showed me, I don't think that that's a phone. I really don't think that's a phone now, but I do know that was a phone with them walking in. But that part, I don't know why would they edit that. That's crazy.
Hmm.
Man, every time I look at this, and every time, oh my God, this is just like getting deeper and deeper, and it getting more and more interesting by the day. The more that I keep finding out. Okay, so this is Beach Beauty. She let me see what she's showing. She said this is raw footage and stuff. See, everybody's showing all of the people all in the walking around in the establishment and stuff, but they're not showing the parts to where they show her walking into the establishment. I can't find that no more.
Hmm.
And I looked up and down, up and down, up and down, and you cannot find that video footage of them walking into the establishment. All you see is just the kitchen and then the kids coming into the kitchen and all like this, but you do not see that them walking into the establishment.
When it was all of them together.
Yeah, when it first
Yeah.
walked in.
Right.
Let me see if I have that in my editing software. I think I do. I'm not sure. I think I do. Let me go through all of these real quick. So these are clips, clips. It may be on this one right here. Okay, let's see.
Because I know you used to have it, so
Yeah, I
I've
had.
seen you bring it up a couple times.
Hmm. Okay, movie shot. Let me copy this, and then let me go to my. Let me go here. Let me paste movie shot and see if it'll come up. Okay, right there. Okay, there it is, right there. Movie shot. All right, this
Yep.
I think this is it right here.
Mhm.
Oh no, no, no! This is just a clip.
Oh.
Duh. All right, so I know that's not the one, so I don't need to relink that. No, is that a clip? Okay, yeah, that's a clip, so I don't need the clip. That's a clip. That's a clip. That's a clip. So I want the actual film. So let me see. I think this is probably it right here. Nope, that's not it.
Hmm.
So let's see that right there. I know I got it because I played it many, many times. And okay, that's the clip. That's the clip. Clip. Here it is, right here. Here it is, right here. Okay, here it is, right here. So now let's see. Now they're walking in and see bingo right there. There it is right there. Okay, so now let me bring this down on the timeline. And then I'm going to bring this down to 5 right here. Close the gap. All right. So let me go to the beginning. Let me blur out everything except for that. Call that up. And then I'm going to put this in slow motion. And then let's look at it. Let's see right here. See, nobody is showing this clip right here. Nobody. And I don't understand why. That's crazy. All right. I'm going to have to speed this up a little bit. Okay, there we go. Right there. So let's take a look at that. See, this lets me know that these girls already knew the play because this
Mm-hmm.
Kenneka walking in with them because Kenneka wouldn't be the last person coming in. You know, Kenneka always been the leader of the pack, not the one that brings up the rear. Now look at the hair. The hair, even the hair is not fanfare like the other one. See that? It's real small. See, it's just little things that you notice that you know it's not Kenneka.
Mm.
And see right there it is right there. That's what I wanted to see right there. That little patch right there. There's
So it looked like a guest sign instead of the British sign that was on the Kanika pants. That one looked like a guest sign.
now is that the is that a phone right there?
Mm. I'm not sure. I can't really see it.
Because see the thing is her 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 what you call it thing on her pants don't illuminate like that.
Right. The label.
Yeah, the label don't illuminate like that. So it had to be the phone because she ain't had nothing else in her hand. Okay, wait. So she had her keys in her. Wait. Let me see. I think I'm confused. No, okay. There's the keys right there. So what is in her phone? So it had to be a phone in her hand. No, it's another
Mm.
video that's clearer than this. This is faded and all blurred and stuff. This is I mean, although this is good, but this is not really what I want right here. Yeah, it's another video that's better than that. I have to find the video. Maybe this is it right here. Okay, let's put that on there. Let me play it out just now. All right. Let me blur out the sound and let's play that. Let's play that normal speed. Okay, yeah, there we go right there. Yes, it is a phone in her hand.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, there we go. This is a lot clearer. See? Yep, you can clearly see. Okay, now let's go back. Let's look at that. Yep, because there's the keys, there's the phone right there, and you can clearly see the white parrot right there. So it was a phone in her hand. Because look at Shemaya and how she's holding her phone. So let's look at that. Yep, it was a phone in her hand. So see, this is not the sequence as they do coming in because they first come in here, then they come down the hallway.
Hmm.
See, they come in here, then they step down that little area, that walk area. So he's all over the place with this. So let me close all of these up. Let me close all of this up. Okay. Let me play that now. See, they first come in, they come through here, then they step down that little thing. See, they taking everything out of sequence. See, now this is it right here. This is when it comes down. Okay, cool. So let's walk this thing back a little bit. This is what I need right here. Let's walk this thing back right here. So there's no phone in her pocket. No, that's the keys. Okay, so she has the phone in her hand. So what's in her pocket? So that must be her tag because I'm looking at Bree Bree's pants and there's a white thing. So I know that's not a phone in her hand. So it has to be the tag. Okay. Yeah, it has to be the tag. I didn't know that the tag's luminous like that because see right here, there's the phone in her hand right there. You can see the white part right there. See? Back it up some. Phone right there. See the white right there. And that's her tag, and then that's Bree's tag right there on her pants. And then she has her keys in the back of her hand. And then there's a little tuft of hair right there. So had the phone in her hand, not in her back pocket. I thought they had it in the back pocket, but no, that wasn't. Had the phone in her hand. Then that's when they come down the hallway. See, there we go. All right, so now we got clarity of the confusion. So the phone, and then the phone is in her hand, as you can see right there. See that? Walking down. Let me slow it down a little bit. Quarter. And then they're walking down all the way down here. See that? Walk down. So they go to the left, and then she goes to the right. But people thought that got snatched up, but didn't get snatched up because
Ooh.
then here they come in. See that? Victory comes in, and she goes to the left. and that's her tag on her thing. So Bravery goes to the front desk. So that person never got snatched up. Okay, let me fast forward it a little bit. Oh, mute. Okay, let me fast forward a little bit. So now we clearly see, okay, so now here come Bravery coming back. And so did Bravery come and join them? No, she didn't. So Bravery is coming back. I don't know why she come back, but all right. So what's up? Because you just keep going back and forth. So okay. So as we can see, she had the phone when we come in, but there is no phone. Had the phone when we come in. Now this is the part right here. Let me slow this down. Quarter. Now there's no thing right there. Now let me see. There's something in. Yeah. No, no, no. I don't know. That's going to be bothering me because it's something in the hand. I don't think this part was edited, like Leno Witness had alluded to.
Mhm.
Why? And see, the thing is, why would they want to edit this part? You can clearly see the face right here. Why would they want to edit this part for her walking in? But what is in her hand right here? See that part right there. And see, this can't be. I don't think this was edited like he's proclaimed. It's something in her hand.
Mhm.
Does it? Or is it something in her hand? Let me see. Or is well, something has to be in her hand because I mean I can't see that this is her white fingernail and it's long. See that? I don't know what it is. I can't now he got me stirred up on this. I can't say definitively what it is.
Yeah.
Truth because I'm looking and I'm like slowing down frame by frame and I can't tell what it is. Okay, so it may not have been a phone in her hand. Okay, because right here, I know there's nothing in the other hand because when you look right here at this point right here, you can see how her hand is open. So let me move this back right here. It's a couple of frames back. See right there, you can see her hand open. And then you
Right.
can see the metal grid right there while the hand is open. So there's nothing in the hand. But he's just thinking that they're just going through editing everything on this video footage. But I'm kind of like, why would they want to go and edit this part right here?
Mhm.
I mean, we already seen her coming in and things. So
Right.
what would be the reason to go ahead and put an edit right here? What, to distort the face? I mean, shit. We already seen the face. So see,
Yeah,
I think these people be going overboard when they be talking.
they probably do.
Yeah, because see, parts to when you don't think that there's edit. Oh yeah, they edited it right here. Look at this. And then you got to ask yourself, well, why would they want to edit that part when they have a whole host of things that they could have edited?
Right. Hmm.
And see, all they're doing right now is just keep switching back up on, the switching back onto the cooking area and all like this and stuff. Really doesn't make no sense. All right, so we already know that that's not a phone. I already know that's not a phone. Okay, so we got that started. Sure did look like it, but we know that that's not a phone. So that's now here they come walking back from the lobby, and according to the time, it's like 4:25. And there they go, all of the kids and stuff, bravery and all of them, coming, and it's after the 4 o'clock hour, and all of them coming down the walkway and things, and everybody proclaiming that they're checking in, doing all this stuff, and they're killer and all of them, and then they walking all over everywhere and stuff, and so all right, so I'm satisfied that it wasn't a phone. I thought it was, but it wasn't. But that's good investigation, though. I mean, it sure did look like one.
Hmm. It did.
So I ain't gonna feel bad because it sure did look like a phone. But that's good that I looked at other people's perspective and things. But we do know that the person had keys in their hand when it first came in a different shirt and stuff. So we do know that that's not Kanika. And then these kids is all over everywhere. And then why are they getting on the elevator, looking all around and stuff? So I mean, I'm not going to sit here and speculate on all of why the kids is doing X, Y, and Z. That's not what my thing is. Because you can make people look suspicious and whatnot, which it really doesn't mean anything. All of this. What I have proven thus far is that that's not Kanika,
Right.
and that the person that was playing Kanika had on a black watch and a black scrunchie. So that's good. So I have proved my stance when it comes down to that. All right. So that's what I wanted to do, and that's what I did thus far. So I'm gonna save this. So, um, yeah. So the takeaway is that again. the person who was in the hallway was not Kanika, because again, you got to explain to me why why would Kanika change her watch? Hold on, y'all. Son is trying to sign into his account. For a second, I'm gonna give him a call. Are you trying to sign into an account? All right, people. So that's good investigation. So where I thought that was a cell phone ended up not being a cell phone. Whatever it was, it sure did look like a cell phone, but again, it's not a cell phone. So it's okay. That's the way that we do it. Good investigation. You know. So what we have learned thus far is that the young lady that walked in, or the man, came in with a shirt that has a black lining on it. Know that. Know that Kanika wore the gray watch, as you can see in that. She wore the gray watch, as you can see in the picture. So, and then she wore a bright red band. And so the person in the hallway never had a bright red band on their wrist, because if they did, then we would have seen it. It would have been so distinguished, by when the person was walking the halls of that establishment. That person never had a bright red band. So now we've already seen, and I've already proven that that wasn't Kenneka Jenkins right there. So now the next step is to go ahead and map out this trajectory, or the walkthrough, or where that person walked, and put all of those videos in order and things, and then we can go from there as to trying to figure out you know the pathway, put the pathway in correct order. But I'm happy to see, and I'm happy to report unequivocally and undeniably, the person who they had in that hall was not Kenneka Jenkins. Period. So you guys can stop spreading that mantra that, oh yeah, that's Kenneka, when you clearly see is not Kenneka. And if you think it's Kenneka, prove that it is Kenneka. But you can't. You can't prove that that's Kenneka, because I've already shown you that it wasn't Kenneka. Hello, Kimberly Little. How are you, ma'am? It's a blessing to see you on tonight. Kimberly Little said, break it down, honey. Black watch switched up. Black watch switched to gray. No, I don't think that they would go ahead and take a black watch in I don't think that they would have a girl walk the halls of that establishment with a black watch and then put a gray watch up on Kanika and put her in the freezer. I don't think that at all. That's way too far fetched for me. You know, that's way too far fetched for me. When you clearly see That's way too far fetched for me when you clearly see that Kanika in the picture, as I shown you, had wore a gray watch right here and right there. Same gray watch as you can see in the picture. So it's unlikely that Kanika has ever been wearing a black watch or ever walked into the establishment with a black watch. So that mystery is solved right there as far as Kanika wearing a black watch. I don't think she ever did. Because and then two, what you have to explain is why the person that walked into the establishment had s- um a black long a black long stripe on their shirt, where the bra area is. Kanika never had a black long stripe on her shirt, so that clearly shows you that that wasn't Kanika. So we got several factors that clearly shows you that wasn't Kanika, and so it clearly shows you that these people set this up, set the scene. These people set the scene. So really doesn't matter what the people say. I'm convinced that the girl walking the halls is not Kanika and never will be Kanika and never was Kanika. You know, and any other YouTuber who say that it is, well then I'll call them crazy because of the simple fact that they can't prove what I have proved. And I've already shown you from pictures and what Kanika have on as far as a gray watch, it wasn't her. So now the question is, where was Kanika? Where was Kanika? That's the question. Where was Kanika? We already seen that they played her in the hallway. We played her. They played her in the hallway. They played her in the kitchen. So where was Kanika? And that's the question I'm aiming to try to figure out and find out. Where was Kanika? And so on the next segment, peoples, we're going to just continue to keep walking this thing down and try to figure something out. Where was Kanika? All right, people, that's it. That's all. It is past the 11 o'clock hour. I got to get up in a couple of hours. And so I'm going to shut down this live. Um, Thank you, Miss K, for coming on in and keeping me company and things.
All right.
Come on back and things. And you know how I do it. We're going to do it again. We're
All
going
right. Now I'll be here.
Oh, yeah. We're going to stay on this path. We're going to get some answers to our questions. And we're going to continue to keep searching at things. But one thing's for sure. Thank you very much, Vicky Davis, and blessings to you for coming on in. One thing's for sure, peoples. We know that it's not Kenneka Jenkins that walked the halls of that establishment. We clearly see that clear as daylight. Clearly see that clear as daylight. And so, for the people who believe it was and still trying to build a narrative as to Kenneka walked the halls of that establishment, just call them stupid. That's all you do. Just call them stupid and then just dismiss them. Period. Just dismiss them because it doesn't make no sense to say that that's Kenneka and you clearly see it's not Kenneka. You clearly see it. Clearly see it. And Kenneka is not going to be wearing no dirty red band on her person. And you have not seen Kenneka wear a black watch. So, with that said, peoples, explain to me. And then, even in the video footage, you never seen a red band illuminate in any of that video footage.
Mm.
If that girl had wore a red band, then it would have had illuminated in some of that video footage. You never seen no red band, period, whatsoever. And then finally, Kenneka never walked into the establishment with a black long stripe on her breast. I mean, on her bra. Never seen it. And that person did. And that clearly shows you it wasn't Kenneka. So I'm satisfied when the people say that Kenneka walked the halls of that establishment. I'm just going to ignore them because there's no need to entertain stupid people. All right, people. I hope I had said something to encourage your hearts upon tonight. Tune in again next time to Edward Joseph Let's Talk Live, Edward Joseph Kitchen, Edward Joseph Gospel Hour, Edward Joseph's Blessings Giveaway 2025 will come to you with something wonderful. I love you with the love of Christ, and there's absolutely nothing you can do about it. Peoples, mask up and be safe. And again, peoples, I will be back if the Lord says the same, and I will be back, and we will take a look at another part of the Kenneka Jenkins case. But I am grateful. I am thankful for each and every one of you for coming in and coming to the live and, showing your love and your support. Greatly appreciate that, peoples. For all of the people who haven't subscribed to the channel, come on in and subscribe to the channel and help me get up to the next level, peoples. Y'all come on in and subscribe to the channel and help me get to the next level. Stop being so mean. You know what I'm saying? Stop being so mean, peoples. And y'all come on in and subscribe to the channel. But until then, peoples, you guys be blessed and get your rest. And if the Lord says the same, I'll be back soon. God bless you all. Thank you for watching.